left a legacy here by getting Volkswagen.
Right.
And you or Weston will probably leave a legacy with whatever deal comes in. Now, some of the things that are floating out there is green energy,
right.
that there's going to be a battery plant that will be there, and there's other talks of that. There's some folks that don't embrace the battery operated cars and green energy as fast as others, but you're from a younger generation that probably does. How would you calm down the older folks of Hamilton County that say, hey, I'm not going to try to make that happen too fast, or will you?
So 120 years ago, cars started rolling down the streets in major cities around the world, and folks said, well, I'll never get rid of my horses, right? And when was the last time you saw a horse go down Lee Highway? I'd say I don't know that Lee Highway existed when horses were rolling up and down the streets on a regular basis. So I think that change is something that comes with growing pains. Growing as a community, as a society, comes with growing pains. And people are going to go kicking and screaming into the next phase of the 21st century. But we need to make sure that we're taking care of the environment, taking care of our waterways, taking care of the air. And renewable energy is definitely something that we need to be looking at. And then we can't do that without industry, and so making sure that we're providing those opportunities for those industries to prosper here in Hamilton County.
Have you heard the term smart city?
I have, yes.
Did you know Chattanooga was dubbed a smart city?
I did.
We didn't vote for that. Who made that decision?
If I remember correctly, that was done by the Federal Department of Transportation and the Federal Department of the Housing and Urban Development that makes that classification, if you will.
But why in the world, smart cities, though, get to pick a representative to go to what they call the World Congress, and in Barcelona, November 12th through the 17th. Do you have any idea who they've picked to represent Chat? Because we didn't vote for them. We get to vote for our mayor, but we didn't get to vote that we're a smart city. And we're not going to get to vote, evidently, for our representative to the World Congress in Barcelona. If you're mayor, will you have input on that, or have you heard?
So the World Congress is it's more of a symbolic body than it is legislative or a body that has any kind of fiscal responsibility.
I'm a preacher, but I'm going to have to say hell no to that, pal. No. That is nothing but an opportunity to take over. It's rich people trying to take over our city and tell us what to do without an election and without representation. And that's what started the Revolutionary War, my friend. Taxation without representation. So I'm just going to have to tell you, this patriot's not happy about that. And so I'm just speaking my heart and my mind. Others out there may be all in favor. But I have met with Senator Todd Gardenhire, whom I respect, and I know we're about to get the largest financial contribution or budget of all the cities in Tennessee.
Right. I
don't know if you're aware of that. It's going to be several billions of dollars, starting from Georgia Line. It's going to take up the Ridge and up to 24 to Nashville. And some felt that we are between Nashville and Atlanta. They needed to dub us a smart city because of the bullet trains and some of the things they want to put in from Atlanta to Nashville. I don't have a problem with that. I appreciate people like Todd Gardenhire that's very honest, and he tells it, he doesn't lie to me.
Right.
And plus he helps me raise money for the hungry. So Todd's a friend of mine. But I guess we're skeptical of the term smart city, green energy, battery plants. If we knew we could trust it, but I just feel there's skepticism, but we'll talk about that when we come back. I've got mayor candidate Matt Adams here with me. He will be with me for the first hour and a half of the show. So if you'd like to take note, he's going to be answering some questions. As you can tell, I'm asking straight up stuff from the Patriot Pastor from a conservative viewpoint. But he is a veteran. And so far, I've got a good vibe. He's not told me anything that I don't think is untrue. I want to remind you folks that here at Nooga Network, if you'd like to get involved in advertising, we have some openings, and you just call the station, and we would love to have your business advertised on one of our shows. And just know that we that's how we live, and that's how we make our living. Many folks during COVID had to cut their budgets, and one of the first things people did was cut their advertising budgets, and we understand. So give us a call. We'll work with you. This is Macil Duncan. We're on the Patriot Pastor Show, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Nooga Radio Network.
Nooga Radio.
Chattanooga Radio News now.
Man from Resaca, Georgia is accused of setting